you know, I'm just another week, too much stuff. You know, I was going to reserve this till next month to be like, look, I want to take a break from filming, whatever. But there's just kind of too much stuff here, so I'm just going to just go through it in this video, get it over and done with. I have done an individual review and unboxing for this, but I got the deluxe version of Caligula. I luckily got it for like 15% off on the website. It was like $127. Holy shit. I've done a full deep dive into the actual unboxing and everything. I anticipate watching part of the film, at least to get an idea of what the transfer looks like, and include it in that actual review. So that hopefully should be out by now. Yeah. I don't know if I'll actually get around to watching the film fully. I'm not in a great headspace right now, so I've had a loss in the family, so yeah. Anyway, let's just go through what else I got, because that's just how it is. So I got some stuff from Second Sight. I got Your Next on 4K. It's got a whole slew of special features there. I know this came out, I believe, in August, and a lot of people got it in August, but I was happy to wait because I wanted to get another thing that's in... It's also in the thumbnail. You know it's the Hitcher. Alright, we know it's the Hitcher. But I really wanted to get this anyway, just the standard release. And I'm going to watch it for my Hooptober, so I'm very excited for that. It's my 2011 film, so that'll be fun. The other one I got is Mean Streets. I got the standard version. I decided to not get the Criterion because I just kind of prefer Second Sight as a brand in terms of quality for disc remastering and everything. But I also just got the standard version instead of the, not the big deluxe set. And I actually pre-ordered this stuff when the Hitcher came out. So this has just been sitting there waiting for the Hitcher to be released, for them to send this to me. And I was fine for waiting because I watched this like last year on the Criterion channel. I really liked it, but I'm like, I'm happy to wait, get the standard version eventually, and yeah, so I was able to end up getting it with the Hitcher and Your Next. So I figured that was a patient wait, but a worthwhile one in the end. Now, I'm not doing an like a big video on this, so I'm just going to do it in this video. Again, I hope to watch this in October just because of how things are in my current life. It's just difficult, so yeah. This is the Hitcher. You know, we're not here to talk about my personal life. This is YouTube, not MeTube. What a stupid name for a website. Anyway, you know, slides off. You got a whole abundance of stuff. I don't ever know why I show this stuff to the camera, but just in case you want to pause and read it. But this is the limited edition version, which comes with the rigid slipcase with new artwork by Adam Stoffard. 200-page hardback book with exclusive interview and another interview and essays by people I don't know, and archival Fangoria article, behind-the-scenes photos, Eric Red's original screenplay, and 6 collector cards. It's a lot of stuff. Of course, the set itself, as per Second Sight's usual, amazing, stunning, beautiful, 10 out of 10. Competitor for best set of the goddamn year, next to, ironically, Caligula. I had opened this the other day, when I got it, basically. But of course, you get your art cards. A lot of people don't like this. It's become a hot topic. A lot of people don't like art cards. I get it. I understand it. Like, if it's reproduced lobby cards, I'm not a fan, but at the same time, I can see why they do it, because for preservation and whatever, people love their lobby cards. This is interesting, you know, them doing the new artwork as little art cards, so if you want to display these or frame them or whatever the hell, what does it matter? An extra piece of cardboard puts, you know, extra effort for the artist to actually display their stuff, which is really nice. But again, most people can be pretty, I don't need posters and stuff. Good for you, champ. I mean, to be fair though, they do display the artwork on all the sets, so no matter what, you know, 4K, Blu-ray, the fact that they still don't put artwork below these discs is beyond me. I'm not going to take it out, but like, why don't they do that? They emphasize the artwork so much on these sets, and they just don't put it underneath the disc. It's strange. But yeah, the set is littered with artwork, so it makes you question what's really the value of an art card. But at the same time, you're already going to buy it, so why not? You have the screenplay. Oh, that's just his back, isn't it? Landscape image, eh? Landscape. Whoa. Yeah. I have not seen the film yet, so I'm very excited to finally watch it. I did not get the Umbrella version, but yes, a screenplay. And this is something that I really like as a film person. I like reading screenplays. I like getting an idea of how they're written and contrasting them to the film sometimes. But most of the time, it's just kind of cool to have it. I'm a simple man. I see screenplay, I go, I'm mine, that's mine. Then you get the book. It's just called The Hitcher. It's the movie as a book. Or is it? Is it actually? Oh my god, it's the movie, guys. It's about to start. Oh, no, it's just all the essays. Oh, that's kind of shit. Anyway, yeah. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, this is essays and photos and all that good, juicy stuff. You know what to expect from a second sight, and if you don't know what to expect from a deluxe second sight set, this is what you get. Chunky stuff with a ton of artwork, a ton of images, ton of essays and writings on, and all this kind of beautiful hardcover jazz. So again, second sight, doing an amazing job. Love it. Next up, we have from Imprint, Voyage of the Damned. I got this today, actually. They have a sale on a JB, and I had a $10 coupon because my birthday's at the end of the month, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to buy some more movies with it, and I'll wait for a sale, and they just happen to have a goddamn sale. For no reason. Just a sale. I've heard this film is really good, so I figured, yeah, sure, why not? It's got some beautiful artwork. It's one of those things where I do really love a limited edition version from Imprint when they have a case like this. I kind of miss buying these cases. They're so beautiful. It's so not worth it, but I love it. So of course you get your little card, which of course details all the special features and everything. I believe this extended cut on disc 2 is a standard definition version, but the theatrical cut is in high definition with a audio commentary. My camera just, oh my god, sorry about that. Yeah, so the special features on the extra disc is just a commentary on the extended version by a different guy, and a career interview with Billy Williams, and the crowd around the concierge interview of actor Malcolm McDowell. So a lot of McDowell stuff this year, or at least in this haul. Of course, you get your standard version, which I still love this kind of artwork. Obviously, all the littering of characters is hilarious to me, but yeah, it just encapsulates it really nicely. Obviously, not too many details, just the commentary and the photo gallery and the film. And of course, an inner art piece and the disc artwork, which is also very nice. I'm very interested to see what the transfer looks like. I have nothing to compare it to, but it'll be interesting to see. This one probably is my favorite piece of the artwork for the set. I really like this. This is one of those things where, again, I value getting these limited editions because you get the alternate artworks. And this is something that they could easily do as a sleeve. You could easily do a slipcover version and just have two different pieces of the artwork. Two different discs on either side with reflecting that artwork. There's such an easier way for Imprint to do this, but at the same time, sure, I guess. I don't know if they would profit more from slimming it down to one set with one case with two discs in a case and reversible artwork and maybe a slip cover with what is the hardcover, So, given this stuff sells, I buy it. You probably buy it. They're going to keep doing it, so I don't know, let them be. Of course, Capricorn 1. I was really, really excited to get this one. Mostly because I really like the film. I haven't seen it since I was probably a kid. My dad showed us the DVD copy, and when he saw that I got this, was really excited because he's like, oh, I hope it looks better than the DVD copy, because the DVD copy apparently looks like shit. So I was like, well, I don't know if it looks better, but it does have two different cuts. Ooh, fancy. So of course you have your little art card, which does detail the difference between the two cuts and all the extra stuff. Well, not the difference between the cuts, but what you get on both discs. Yeah, theatrical cut on the first disc in HD, same as the second disc as the extended cut in HD. There's so much on this one, it's kind of crazy. There's audio commentaries on both. There's a vintage featurette on the first disc, as well. There's 3 vintage featurettes, plus photo gallery. And then this extended cut disc has more special features, despite it being the longer version. It's like 6 minutes longer. Again, you get an interview with Elliot Gould, you get an interview with Brenda Vaccaro, you get an interview with producer Paul Lazarus, a lady of wondrous and abandon, remembering the incomparable Karen Black from 2013, orchestrating a conspiracy, movie music guru Daniel Schweiger on the Capricorn 1 score. So that's the kind of stuff where Imprint really shines, is where they put their money into the special feature stuff, because they can't always remaster prints, but they go ham-fisted with these special features, and I really, really like that. So, of course, you've got your theatrical cut version. It even details it on the bottom, which is really nice. Again, different artwork to the main case, which I really appreciate. I love that. It's him on Mars, but then you look, it's a set. Oh my god, it's a fake. I love it. 10 out of 10. Of course, you've got classic Elliot Gould in the middle there. Can't go wrong. And then probably the more famous artwork, I feel like, you know, this is your classic, oh, we got a bunch of people, it's the moon landing, it's fake, even though it's like Mars or something. Is it a moon landing? I can't remember. Either way, really nice. Again, this is, again, one of those many benefits to Imprint where they, again, could have just used a reversible sleeve to give you two different forms of the artwork, but you still get the big shots on the inside and stuff like that. But I really like the different versions of artwork. I love artwork so much. So this one I'm really looking forward to. I don't know which version to watch. If you've seen the extended cut, let me know if you prefer it to the theatrical cut, because I haven't seen the theatrical cut for so long that I don't remember. I remember the ending. Trust me. It's such an unbeatable ending that you can't forget it. But it's also that, shit, which version do I watch? So, yeah. Because I'm not a fan of watching the same thing twice in 2 days just because it has 6 extra minutes of runtime. But having the extra interviews does kind of thrill me more. So, yeah. This was one that everyone went cuckoo bananas. They were selling their kidneys for it when it came out. 105 Australian dollars. That's top dollar for questionably not top dollar of a film series, whether you like it or not, qualities, whatever. I got the limited edition Underworld 4K set. I was not planning on getting this at all. I've got the Blu-ray set. I've only watched the first maybe 3 films when I was a teenager. Never got around to finishing them, and have not watched the Blu-rays since. I have not watched Blu-rays at all. I got the set for like $20 on eBay a couple of years ago. So I was like, I don't really need the 4K set, and everyone was going crazy for it. I'm like, if I see one, I'll buy it, but who really cares? But, of course, went to JB today to pick up Capricorn 1 and the Voyage of the Damned, and lo and behold, it happens to be on the shelf, and it's $82. 82 down from 105. It's 82 for 5 movies. So I bought it, obviously. I wasn't going to resell like a lot of people have for $200 to $300. But it does detail all of your specs, which I really like. It tells you that it has 2 cuts of the film on 4K and Blu-ray for the first film, and the rest of them are all just the theatrical cuts, because I don't think there were extended cuts of them. I don't really know what the extended cut of the original first film is, but I like that the 4K has both cuts. As well as, you know, commentaries and featurettes and interviews and all kinds of stuff. There is so much stuff on this. There's a Endless War 3-part animated series on the Awakening one. That's cool. A franchise recap on the Blood Wars Blu-ray. That's really good. Because, I mean, I'll watch them all, and then I'll be like, I don't need to see the recap, but I appreciate it. So, it's obviously all, like, the legacy stuff. It's all regions, which is great. So, and I believe they've all got Dolby Atmos. They're all 4K. Some of them upscaled, but I think the first 2 films were done on film, and then the rest were done on digital, so I think it's only the 4th one, Blood Wars, that was actually shot in 4K, so the rest were upscaled. But, yeah, you know, of course, you get the box itself. It isn't the most fancy schmancy. It does look quite nice, despite it being just a standard, you know, cardboard little sleeve, basically, with some artwork on the back as well, and the top and bottom is the same, which is really, really funny to me. I don't know why it's the same, it just is. But it is your standard, oh look, we have just a bunch of cases on the inside, so it takes up more room than the version I already have, which is one small case. But at the same time, you do get the first film, you know, you get it with its special features and everything, which is cool, you know, I appreciate it. I love the not for individual sale thing on the bottom, so I can't scan them individually, and we all know that I am a stickler for being able to scan things individually, because of course, Bluray.com stipulates that this one barcode is one movie. Not 5, but 1. So I have to watch all 5 before I can say that I've goddamn well watched it. How great is that? Anyway, so yeah, I have not seen, to my knowledge, Awakening, but I have seen the other 3. It's been a very long time since I've seen them all. But I'm very excited to watch them on 4K, just because they're usually pretty dark films, like visually, so of course they would benefit a lot from a 4K UHD and everything, so yeah, whether they're good or not, I don't think it matters, you know? It's all in the eye of the beholder, that one guy that we just don't like. I'm talking about ourselves. Anyway, and just for example, Blu-ray disc and 4K disc, so I don't think that there's too much difference between the rest of them. I don't think there's alternate artwork either. No, of course not. Yeah, they've all got the same, like, 4K and Blu-ray artwork is identical, so it's all the same artwork-wise. So at least there's a difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K disc, so I'll give it that. I'll give it that as, it has artwork on the disc. I appreciate that, so, sorry, I just wanted to quickly jump in before the video wrapped up. I know, I was almost done. Who'd have thought it? I just got an Amazon delivery in, so I figured I'd just show what I got from that. We got Ken Russell's The Devils. Turns out you can still get the DVD, which is excellent, because this is the BFI release, I believe. Yeah, the BFI Blu-ray, sorry, the BFI DVD, because, you know, was it Warner or whoever had the rights to the film? Yeah, Warner would not allow them to make a Blu-ray, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it is the best version that you can possibly get, the X-rated cut with all the, you know, interviews and behind-the-scenes stuff and whatever. The most unrated cut is still flying around on the internet, basically with VHS inserts of the more graphic stuff that they wouldn't allow put back into the film. But this is an excellent release. I had a friend lend me the copy, actually, a couple months back, and it has the UKX certification version with audio commentary as well. The best part about this release in particular is the Hell on Earth, which is a 48-minute long documentary exploring the film's production and controversial history. So that one's really good. I believe that's the one where they show the extra footage of stuff that I can't verbalize on YouTube for obvious reasons. It is Region 2, I believe. Oh, okay. This is Power Region 2, designed to be played on Region 2 encoded DVD players. So if you have an all-region Blu-ray player, this will play on that. So, yeah. If you're in Australia, you'd need to get a different release DVD or Blu-ray player. Same as America, again. It's so much trickier with the DVDs, I feel like, because there's so many more specifics. I can show some of this. You get essays and stuff talking about the film. It is a beautiful film as well. I don't know why I'm showing it in such an awkward way, but it is quite a thick booklet, so yeah. I would highly recommend this. I watched this film twice this year, and I loved it both times, so I definitely would recommend it. I mean, I watched it on the Criterion channel, and this DVD looked a bit better, but at the same time, you know, 540p streaming from Criterion, or 480p, but a solid DVD with a solid bitrate, so, you know, you take what you can get sometimes. Because I love Death Proof, and they kept, you know, mentioning Vanishing Point, I got Vanishing Point. The Fabulous Films Blu-ray release comes with both the UK and US versions. I do believe that the US version comes with both as well, but this was like $20 odd on Amazon, so it was really easy to get. It doesn't actually stipulate, because it has 2 discs, and it has the US cut with, you know, picture-in-picture and a commentary, and the UK cut with some extra features. Specifically, US version with Super Soul Me bonus view picture-in-picture, and with the director's commentary. It's so funny how it just says original US theatrical version with director's commentary, not just director commentary. Probably because it has the UK version, which has no commentary. There's also OA-5599, all about the car, Built for Speed, 1970 Dodge Challenger info, and trailers and TV spots. The only if about the set is it doesn't actually tell you on either disc which version is on it, because it has disc 1 and disc 2. It just doesn't tell me. So I imagine it's the US release on disc 1 and the UK on disc 2. That would make sense, and then the special features are like, you know, on whichever version on whichever disc. So I doubt it would be an extra special features disc. It would stipulate, I feel like. But yeah, either way, Region B from 20th Century Fox. So if you don't have this, I would recommend getting it because, you know, Disney, they don't like releasing Blu-rays. So they own this stuff now. And last but not least, the one I was so excited for, I've been waiting months to buy it. Ended up doing the classic Australian thing of pirating it because, of course, I did. I got Hundreds of Beavers because this movie is phenomenal. Luckily, from Amazon, the release still comes with a slipcover. It comes with a audio commentary with director, cast, and crew, even some beavers, trailers, and stills gallery. This movie, the artwork on the inside is the same. It's not. It's a slim case. I know it keeps rattling. It's a slim case, but the sleeve is nice, and the artwork is gorgeous. So I like that it still came with the slipcover, just because it's got some really nice artwork. Same artwork on the disc. If you haven't seen this, I wholeheartedly recommend it. It is basically like, what if, I don't know, Buster Keaton was still making movies? It is silent film. It's modern day silent film. A lot of amazing like effects work from the green screen stuff that they utilize, the puppeteering, the costuming. It is endlessly funny. It is genuinely one of the best films I've seen this year. I think I had it as number 2 behind Challengers. It technically is like a 2022 film because that's when it first came out, but the thing is it was only doing like film festival runs from 2022 to the start of 2024, because at 2024 it got its official theatrical release in the US, and that's how I like to count it. Like, that's when it got its theatrical release, that's when it went to streaming, that's when I was able to pirate it, like many people I know were able to pirate it, and I'm so happy to have the Blu-ray because it is such a stunning film. So I wholeheartedly recommend it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.